The sky of Paris that night felt different. Not only because of the sparkling lights along the Seine River, but because of one name that suddenly shook the entertainment world: Taehyung from BTS and Jennie from Blackpink. Two of the brightest stars of their generation, two worlds that seemed never to meet, are now back in the center of world attention after their appearance in the City of Love, Paris. But what exactly happened behind that moment? Is this just a coincidence or something more? It all started with a series of photos circulating on social media. Photos that shook the hearts of millions of fans, raised questions without answers, and broke the internet in just a matter of minutes. In the photo, someone suspected to be BTSV is seen walking along the streets of Paris with a woman whose face looks a lot like Jennie's. A faint shadow, but enough to light the fire of rumors that has never really been extinguished since 2022. The rumors resurfaced like a huge wave, unstoppable. ARMY and Blink are torn between those who believe it's just a coincidence and those who believe there's a love story hidden behind all the camera light. But what makes everything even more interesting is the moment of their meeting in Paris, the year 2023, which is said to be the point where everything changes. Paris is not just a romantic city. For the K-pop world, Paris is a grand stage where international stars shine, a place where the worlds of fashion and music meet. And when V attended the Celine fashion show there, the world watched his every move. Taehyung's aura in Paris at that time can't be described in words. With a black suit, soft falling hair, and a keen gaze, he became the center of attention of the world's media. But what happens after that? Shortly after her appearance on Celine, news emerged that Jennie was also in the same city. She appeared in Chanel shows, became the muse of the brand with a stunning, confident aura. And the world instantly connected these two names, two global artists who happened to be in the same city at about the same time. Is this a coincidence? Asked thousands of comments on social media. Or is there something more than just a work schedule? The news spreads so fast. Korean international media to fandom forums around the world talk about it. Some fans thought the rumors were just media hype, but others believed it to be a sign of a long-blossoming relationship. What makes it all the more complicated is the reaction of HYB and YG Entertainment. The two big agencies remained silent, not confirming, but also not refuting. Silence that makes the public even more curious. Because in the world of K-pop, when two big agencies choose silence, it is not without reason. However, it's not just romance rumors that make this issue smolder. Behind it all, there's the story of how V and Jennie both grew up under the enormous pressures of the K-pop world, both becoming global icons, but also humans looking for room to breathe. Many say, perhaps that's where the two find common ground, in the silence behind the camera. Fans began digging up every piece of clue that might connect the two. From similar styles of dress, songs with mysterious lyrics, to small gestures in front of the camera. All analyzed, dissected, and theorized. Was V staring at Jennie on that stage? Did Jennie reply with the same smile? The internet is also full of video edits that show the moment of both in one frame, as if forming a romantic story that is not even necessarily real. But Paris 2023 is a turning point that cannot be ignored. When V attended an exclusive event there, and Jennie also appeared at a similar event, the media began to smell something. The paparazzi began to hunt for every possible meeting. Some blurry photos circulated showing two figures walking along a river, and once again, the world stopped for a moment, and I asked, that really them? No one knows for sure. But clearly, the atmosphere of Paris that night was like a huge, enigmatic conspiracy. Some say it's just two people who look alike. Others swear to see chemistry that can't be hidden. The K-pop world bears witness to how one rumor can shake the emotions of millions of fans in an instant. Then came the year 2024. The issue began to subside, until finally V was drafted into the ARMY, and Jennie was busy with her solo projects. But the world has not forgotten. Whenever the names of the two appear in the media, there are always comments alluding to Tenny, a combined name that has been etched into the memory of the fandom for a long time. Even when both are equally focused on careers, the shadow of Paris still haunts, and when V reappeared in public in 2025 in the show Love Your W Korea, the rumors came to life again. Many noticed how V appeared full of confidence, as if carrying a new aura, calmer, more mature, and mysterious. The media began to write, "Is this a sign that V has moved on from past rumors?" But on the other hand, the fans feel nostalgia. Because every time V stands in front of the camera, many are still reminded of Jennie's shadow in Paris. Meanwhile, Jennie is also active in the global fashion world. When she appeared at Paris Fashion Week of the same year, journalists again asked the same questions as 2 years ago. Is it possible that they meet again in this city of love? But as usual, neither of them gave an answer. No statements, no clarifications, just silence. And that silence speaks louder than words. The resonance makes it all the more interesting. In the world of entertainment full of rumors, sometimes silence is a form of protection. Neither V nor Jennie knew whatever they said could trigger a new storm. They choose to keep their distance from personal issues and focus on work. But the public still interprets in its own way. The fans reanalyze each of their performances. When V talks about maturity and honesty in loving yourself, fans attribute it to his personal experiences. When Jennie uploaded a photo with the caption, "Let it be," the world thought it was a hidden message. All little things turn into symbols. All symbols are considered clues. But amid all the excitement, there's one thing that's undeniable. The Paris moment has become an important part of modern K-pop history. A story between two global icons who, whether real or just a public illusion, have changed the way the world sees idol privacy. Paris is not only a glamorous witness of fashion and music, but also a place where rumors and reality mingle. The romantic city seemed to be the stage where the world asked, can love really survive in the midst of a storm of popularity? Some fans said, if they are happy, let them be happy. But others still hold to the belief that their idols should remain public property. This is where the emotional conflict arises. The world of K-pop, built on dreams and imagination, sometimes forgets that behind the scenes, there are human beings who can also love and be loved. In the end, neither V nor Jennie ever justified anything. They just continue to live elegantly. V rewriting songs, starring in major campaigns, and showing an increasingly mature artistic side. Jennie also expanded her career into acting, becoming a worldwide fashion icon. And although the rumors are now a thing of the past, Paris remains an unforgettable symbol, a vague memory that will always be spoken of whenever their names are mentioned together. For some fans, this story is like a modern fairy tale. Two big stars who met under the sky of the city of love, but never really got together in public. For others, it's just a reflection of how powerful the imagination of fandom and the power of social media can be. But for the entertainment world, the story of V and Jennie in Paris is a reminder that every moment, no matter how small, can change everything. Now, 2 years after the rumors, the world is still wondering, did V and Jennie really meet in Paris that night? Or is everything just a shadow formed by the desire of fans to see two worlds united? No one knows for sure, and maybe it should, because in the end, this story is not about absolute truth, but about how love, rumors, and hope can shake the whole world with just one moment in the light of the lights of Paris. And to this day, the name Jennie lives on as a legend, a mystery, and a symbol of how thin the line between reality and illusion is in the world of K-pop. And now, after all the rumors, silences, and question marks that have never really been answered, one thing is clear: the story between V and Jennie in Paris is not just gossip, but a phenomenon that shows how strong the attraction of these two figures in the eyes of the world. Whether they share a moment under the sky of the city of love or are simply united by the imaginations of millions of hopeful hearts, one thing is certain: their names have been etched into K-pop history, not just as idols, but as symbols of mystery, charm, and the fact that even in a world of spotlight, there is still room for riddles that will never be fully answered.